Hey y'all, insight number 2, we're trying to keep it super short so you can keep your attention on them. So we're 2 Nephi 13 verses 9 to 13, and this is about prayer. So this is the Lord's Prayer, and he goes, remember, he's giving the similar things that he gave on the Mount in Galilee as a part of the Sermon on the Mount. He says, after this manner, therefore pray ye, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. Now this is a very basic way to pray, as in like, who are you addressing? And we respect you, we know who you are. We love you for that. And, we acknowledge that no matter what we're going to ask for or desire of you, that it's only if it's your will. Like, if you don't think it's a good idea for us, then don't. Which is hard for us to accept, but it's important that we do, because it helps us live a more peaceful life, to know that he just knows infinitely more than we do. I've had some disappointing experiences lately and some very frustrating things going on, and I'm just like, well, you know what, for whatever reason, and I may not know in this life, I may never know, and it might not even matter if I knew. They were still frustrating. It doesn't make it easier, but infinitely he has a bigger plan, and living his plan is going to be way better for you than trying to force your own in there. We can desire our own, we can discuss our own, that's our relationship with him. We talk to him, we say, yes, we'd like this, and this is what we desire, and he comes back with, well, that's good, but if you wait just 5 more months, let me at it, And in the time, you're like, he didn't listen, he didn't hear me, whatever, but it's like, actually, just wait. It's actually quite beautiful. So just, So things to look for. This is a pattern of prayer. It's relationship-based, and it's God's will, again. Jesus' plan, God's plan, they're pretty much the same. They really are the same. To give thanks always. And what else stands out to you about the manner of prayer Jesus teaches here? In these small verses, what stands out to you? We're asking for forgiveness for the things we've done wrong, but have we forgiven the people that have crossed us? And I'm like, yes, I can say I have. Does that mean I'm best mates with them? No. Does it mean I treat them badly? No, it doesn't. I don't treat them badly. But for me to be fully forgiven, I've got to forgive others. And what other good advice is in verses 14 to 34? There's so much more good advice in there about, not worrying. Now, a lot of people take that as to not worry about anything. What he's saying is don't be overly concerned about things that are out of your control. That's what he would put it in our modern day language. He would say, now, come on, Lorraine, that's out of your control. What can you do about it? You can look at your attitude. You can check your preparations. Were they enough? Were they not? You've got a situation just arising currently as I'm recording that we're able to meet, even though it's a big dent to savings, an emergency fund, but it's an emergency. And so were our preparations enough? Yes. Is it going to sting a little? Yeah. But it's also the Lord's plan. It's his will. And we give thanks that we're able to do it. And because we prepared. So it wasn't about don't worry, someone else will come in and pay for it. No, we had to put the money aside for years for this to be able to happen like this, for these types of incidences. And we're grateful that we can do that, and then we can replenish it again. There's such good advice in here. So really read through 14 to 34 and what else do you pull out? What else do you like from here? I'd love to hear it. Drop it in the comments. But we're going to go over to 3 Nephi 14 and look at asking of God. I'll see you there.